Hey guys, welcome back. Playing some Kingdom Hearts again tonight. Hey AH900 and Joe, welcome. So this was a birthday request by Jerry, who also goes by ReXrig G R. Yeah, so happy birthday. I think I said in the last stream, I think I assumed your gender and said he. I actually don't know if you're a guy or a girl. Sorry about that if I got it wrong. Hey Toast. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I haven't been able to decide. They look cool. I hadn't thought about the black before. The black and the red. But, I like them. I'm just not sure which one I like most. It's tricky. I know a lot of people like the first one. It's very clean, which is nice about it. But I do like the icons in the background of the fourth one. I'll have to think about it. I can't decide. Hey, Ian. Not much is up, man. Just take it easy. Yeah, I'll think it over and I'll figure it out. I was waiting till I could decide before I said something, because I just saw them recently, like just a couple minutes before I started the stream here. But no, it's awesome. I do appreciate all the help, man. It's really cool. So yeah, as I said, this is yeah, birthday stream for Jerry. So happy birthday again. For sure, Toast. Appreciate it. Okay, I chose the right one. I wasn't really looking. Right, so after this at some point, we're going to be doing Uncharted 3 too. So it's still going to be that. I originally planned on doing this earlier, but stuff got in the way. And I wanted to make sure we got done today, because today's the day. Didn't want to worry about doing it afterwards, because then we might run into... Well, it wouldn't technically be the correct day. Hey, Dark. I've played... I thought that I'd finished it. I'm not entirely sure that I have. I think I might have just played through bits of it. But whatever I played, I don't remember that much about it, so it's kind of blind. But some of the stuff was familiar. The gameplay's familiar. And the storyline's familiar, so... But anyway, it was a long time ago, so it doesn't really matter. I've determined that a lot of stuff, you forget a lot of stuff. Or I do, I guess. If I've only played a game once, which in this case it would have been only once. But I always liked the series, and I love Final Fantasy, and I was a huge fan of Disney as a kid. So, I don't know why I bothered going out here. Oh, so and I'm also looking forward to the third one coming out, so I wanted to play the whole series. I've been doing a lot of series playthrough lately, and I've kind of been enjoying that. So yeah, that's a long answer. Saying I'm not quite sure if I've finished it, but I've definitely played it. It's a series where I basically bought all the games, sometimes multiple times, just never been able to find the time. I know, I'm hyped for that too. Big time. So's Broke. More than me, probably. Broke's very excited about it. So I'm going to assume we're going back to, what's it called? To the town, because that's typically what we do. Yeah, here we go. It's time to go see Merlin. I totally didn't read that, but oh well. So do I... Okay, I forget. Let's just do this. Oops. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night. Little scatterbrain. Okay. Oh, thanks, Toast. Appreciate it. Yeah, so guys, remember, if you guys have a birthday coming up, just let me know and you can do a stream request. I mean, you guys can do requests anyway, but if it's a birthday, I'll try as hard as I can to do it on the day. Otherwise, it kind of goes into the pile and we figure out. I'm not sure, I just pick, I guess. I try to do it similar order, like to what it came in, but sometimes it's difficult to keep track of. I'll get to all of them though. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, there are a lot of birthdays in February. I was surprised. And my birthday's in February, and I never knew that many people did have one as well. Hey, Sajota. I just started. Good to see you, Sonny. Hope you're doing well. Let me know if the audio is weird there, guys. I know that this game's a little loud usually, so I tried to turn it down quite a bit, but I can't always tell how it actually sounds. But in fact, I can't usually tell it unless I listen to it on my phone. So hopefully it's good. Let's see. Saw a question there, but I had to look up. Okay, sweet, thank you. Wait, what? This isn't where I meant to go. Alright, 100%, Sajota, 100%. Hey, Zachariah. Sajota, yeah, like, next week, Shadow of the Colossus remake's coming out. I'll be playing that day one. Whenever Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, I'll be playing that. Sure, I'll give Far Cry 3 a try. I mean, Far Cry 5. They're usually good. I haven't played one since 2 or 3, but I can always make up for that. God of War 4, I'll be playing day one. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing new games as they come out. It'll just mean I'll have to be juggling things, but 100%. There are a lot of games I'm really looking forward to this year. Okay, so I didn't mean to go to Halloween Town. We can come back here afterwards. Oh, thanks for the sub, Braveheart. Welcome. No, no worries, Sajota. But I am curious about that one. Quite a bit. I actually bought Far Cry 4. I just haven't played it yet. I'm trying to think of what else is coming out, though. What's coming out this year that you guys are excited about? I have a list somewhere, but I can't remember. I'll try to think off the top of my head. But definitely God of War, definitely Shadow of the Colossus, definitely Kingdom Hearts. I'm really curious about the new Media Molecule game. I think it's called Dreams. I'm really not sure what to make of it, but I'll be playing that. Yes. Yeah, it's a whole remake. It looks gorgeous. It's coming out on Tuesday. I'm pretty hyped for it. That's another game for the PS2 that I've meant to play since it came out, and I never got around to it, so... And it's sitting on a table upstairs. Oh, Sea of Thieves, yeah, that looks interesting too. Let's see. The new Bayonetta, I'm interested in that. I have a list here somewhere. Yeah, Sea of Thieves, eh? Is that... Okay, let me see. Is that an exclusive? Yeah, it's rare, right? Well, that might be my reason to get an Xbox One. Unless it's coming out for PC. But yeah, no, I'm definitely curious about it. No, it's a rare game. So that means Microsoft owns it. So it'll be Xbox PC. But that's cool. I've been just waiting for a reason to get an Xbox One. Although I could play it on PC, but I'll definitely give it a go. Just remind me around when it comes out, and I'll write it down too. But I can get forgetful, so don't mind. I don't mind at all. Reminders. If I don't mention it, or if it's coming out, or whatever, just let me know. The Xbox One, I don't know. There hasn't really been anything that's made me buy it yet. I've been waiting. I'm curious about Halo Wars 2, because I kind of like strategy games. But Halo Guardian, like Halo used to be a buy for me, but ever since Bungie left, I just didn't find it, I don't know, as compelling. I still haven't tried Killer Instinct. I love that game when I was a kid. Yeah, it's all good, Joe. It doesn't matter. I've had I generally I don't pick teams, but definitely this generation it hasn't been as strong. That's not to say it can't come back and all that though. Let's see what you guys have. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. How much money do I have? I've got tons of money. But realistically, a lot of the stuff that's on the Xbox I can play on PC. And as long as my PC is good enough to play stuff, then, you know, it's a lot of recent games, and I'm happy with that. Can I just buy one of these just for fun? Although I would like to build a new PC one of these days. That's kind of higher on the list for me. So I haven't been doing much PC gaming at all. That's one thing I eventually will change around here. Well, not change, but just I'll be doing more PC gaming on top of, like, added in. Like, because there are a bunch of PC games I'd like to replay as well. Okay, so we need to find Geppetto. Yeah, I expect it definitely will be. There's no way Microsoft won't put it on as well if they're the ones that are owning it, because they're trying to straddle both sides, right? Both PC and gummy menu. I don't think I saw this last time. Oh yes, I did. That took a long time. We're not doing that again. Maybe here? Wait, why is it closed? I thought... Maybe this is it. There it is. Well, I'm not a big fan of Microsoft as a company. But to be honest, I'm not a big fan of Sony as a company either. But I dislike Microsoft more than I dislike Sony, so that's how that works out. And I've got more history with Sony. But realistically, I basically just go where I think the best system is, to be honest. Because the 360, even though I had a PS3, the 360 was my primary console last generation. Both companies, you mean? Well, let's say this. It's not that I dislike... there are things I definitely like about... Okay, Microsoft, I think, has had some pretty negative business practices in terms of holding back competition. I think they've really kind of... I don't know. I don't think they've innovated in quite some time, and I think they've actually held back progression in terms of software and in terms of... operating systems for quite some time. In terms of their gaming side, I don't think they're bad for their gaming side. My dislike of Microsoft is more the computer side, and their history with like trying to own different technologies and basically trying to like. Well, also for their software development side, they tend to buy companies I really like and then kind of run them into the ground. But I think they have done some good things with the Xbox. It's not all bad. But my negative view on them is more on the computer side, and especially when they were kind of like bullying around companies back in the 90s and early 2000s. Sony, my issue with Sony is that is more on the entertainment side, where they've tried to control things. Like they've always pushed like proprietary or like proprietary formats. So that they can make more money on it, which held back technology. So things like Blu-ray, for instance, or Betamax with tapes, or they'd support things like copy protection over HDMI, which was not good for like customers, where basically it didn't allow people to control the stuff that they owned. So that's why it has a lot to do with like digital rights, and they're just kind of they try to monetize everything, and I can understand from a business perspective, but as a consumer it can be frustrating. But again, they've both done good things, but that's where that's why I have kind of some dislike. But again, none of it's on the gaming side, so hopefully that answers some questions. On the gaming side, I'm cool, but yeah, let me know if you have any questions, or if I'm not sure how coherent that was, but let me know. And both have fairly aggressive tactics in terms of dealing with even their own companies. So, hey, Nak. Hey, Salad. How you doing? Anyway, that was some kind of weird rant, but hopefully that made sense. And like Microsoft did the same thing with HD DVD and with a bunch of different versions of Windows back in the day with Internet Explorer versus everybody else. Okay, cool. That's open. Yeah, no, I've got opinions on all kinds of stuff, but again, it doesn't stop me from buying their stuff and playing their stuff. Like, nobody's perfect, right? But hi, I'm doing all right, Solid. Thanks for asking. Just taking it easy. This was again a happy birthday stream for Jerry. This was his or her request, and yeah, I want to make sure we got this in today before Uncharted. Well, and the 90s were a pretty evil time for Microsoft. They were pretty, and early 2000s. Yeah. Yeah, I think they may watch it later. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them yet. They also go by ReXrig, but we'll see. Hey, Catherine. How you doing tonight? Hey Zero, I don't know if I said hi when you came in. Kind of was on a tirade there for a minute. Real boy. I can't do that. Okay, there's gotta be something else with this. Ooh, a postcard. The music, I don't know, I find this music so soothing in this level, or this world, whatever. Ooh, a weapon. Oh, could I? Okay, you're good. That was almost, Are you kidding me? I've been getting... I didn't even realize I had another... Okay, let's be quiet. What was the one I just picked up? 3 Wishes or Wishing Star? Yeah, I won't forget either. I think it was 3 Wishes. Guys, does anyone remember which one I just picked up? I feel really stupid asking that, but I wasn't paying attention. I didn't figure there'd be another one that would be exactly the same. Or very similar, rather. Of course. Oh, actually, I can figure this out pretty quickly. I'm just gonna go back a sec. Oh, thanks, Salad. It's kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Let's just make sure he doesn't have anything better that I haven't thought of. Oh, goody. So I just haven't been cluing in that I've been picking up better weapons. That's kind of impressive. Oh, nothing for the big guy. So what are we doing here? So slightly raises defense, fire. I've really not been paying attention to my inventory, apparently. Whatever, let's leave this as is. Yeah, Catherine, it was yesterday. But we might do another one on Sunday. I'm thinking I might. I don't know how many... Like, how many of you guys are going to be watching... how many of you guys would be interested in watching it on Sunday? Because I was thinking I could do that. We tried to do it the other day, and I'm thinking about after this weekend. Oh, have a good night, Zero. Thanks for hanging out. Like, after this weekend, it'll likely just be a regular thing. But also next Friday... Okay, so let's tentatively plan on that. I'm hoping to... I'll be back Sunday night, so I don't see why that'd be an issue. So let's just... what was the other thing? Oh, right. So there's another birthday request next Friday for Majora's. Who was it? It was Purple Joy-Con. So we'll get at least 2 next week as well. I'm guessing it'd be around the same time as now. Maybe 7 or 8 or 9. Let's say 8 or 9. That's probably an easier way. And I'll put it up as early as possible so you'll get a notification. If you click the bell for the notifications, then you'll get the notification like half an hour before I start. And then again when I start. It works most of the time. It's not 100%. But yeah, we'll get, again, Wednesday and... Wait, is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday and Friday. So 2 days in a row we'll be doing Majora's. It'll be longer on Thursday, though. Anyway. So yeah, we'll have lots of time. And enough of you guys sound interested, so that's all good. That's what I'll plan on doing. I can't imagine something will come up. I mean, I'm going away tomorrow. but I don't see why I wouldn't be back. So let's go with that. Because I like playing that game a lot. Okay, so what was the other thing? I'll talk to this dude again. I obtained Sid. That sounds a little weird. Okay, Cactor. I'm gonna keep going. Let's see if he gives us more stuff. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. I think, yeah, I don't know what that is. It could be, like, I don't know. We'll find out in a sec. I'll check it out. Emperor's New Groove? I haven't seen it, no. Wait. Is that the guy with... Is that the movie with... Okay, I can't remember what movie that was from. There's, like, a big guy that's kind of not terribly smart, but he's funny. I don't know if that's what it's from. I know, right? The shoe size. Oh, thanks, Knack, for saying that. Yeah, Twitter, I put out like 100% every time I stream. It will go on Twitter. And same with Discord, if you guys are interested. You're all welcome. A real boy. Yeah, it would have been a long time ago, too. I don't even remember. When did that come out? It was like mid-2000s, maybe? Talking Llama. I remember the ads for it. I just don't remember if I've seen it or if I've just like talked about it. Like people have told me about it. Okay, so now I think. Oh, let's go talk to Sid and see if he's still there. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna look it up just for fun. Because I think I remember. Yeah, I think I remember this dude. Well, actually, I don't know. I remember the picture for sure, and I remember the llama. I don't remember the story too much, though. Thanks, Knock. Oh, geez. I don't know what the best Disney movie is. I'm more of a fan, though, of the older stuff. Well, actually, I don't know the new, like the really new stuff that much. But like, I loved like, I'm trying to think of what ones I like best. I'll have to answer that in a minute. I'll have to think about it. Because I used to be a big Disney fan as a kid. Yeah, exactly. Like the ones before I was born, like the really old ones, or like the old ones. I don't know what you consider, but there were a lot of good ones, like great ones there. And then the ones that came out, there were a lot of great ones in the 90s too. Hey, Chrono. Yeah, that's what I was debating about, was Aladdin or, it would probably be Aladdin. Yeah, that's a good call. I'm trying to think of other ones though. There were quite a few good ones around that time. Like Beauty and the Beast was good, and I don't know, even what's it called? Like Little Mermaid was good. Lion King, yeah, Lion King was great too. Yeah, I think I feel the same way, Catherine. But I know fewer of them as it gets closer to 2000s or around the 2000s, I think. Okay, well, I'm even here. I don't want to do this again. See if I can buy anything from him. Yeah, he is good. So I don't really know what's the point of these things, really. How much money do I... Oh, I don't have that much money. Oh, weird. Okay, they're using, because all these names here, they're all spell names from Final Fantasy. Do you, Chrono? I've seen that movie a ton of times, too. I haven't seen it in a little while, though. It's funny, this game kind of got me thinking about those movies. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. Let's get out of here. Should we go see Merlin, or do you guys want to go to the next level? Yeah, I feel the same way, Chrono. But they're also great, like, really old ones, right? Like, I don't know, like the classics, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to think of ones, like Snow White and, what ones do I like from the old ones? Like Dumbo? Dumbo is a really weird one, but it's good too. Oh, Pixar definitely owns CG. Pixar's awesome. Pixar is like the Disney of like this generation. Like Disney's kind of still looking back. Pixar is more looking forward, I'd argue. But now they're all the same thing, so it doesn't matter. Exactly, pink elephants on parade. That wouldn't get into a movie these days. Wait a second, if I just find a save point, I can just go right to it. I haven't seen that one. Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen was really good. I've had to see that a ton. Toy Story is great. Yeah. Big fan. No Frozen. I don't know how many times I had to watch that though. With like kids, I mean, like when I was like watching a relative or like that kind of thing. I'd have to watch it over and over and over and over. Yeah, it was pretty touching. Should I bother seeing what's his face? Oh, also like movies like The Jungle Book and Robin Hood was good, and 101 Dalmatians was really good. I don't know why I'm trying to think of different Disney movies, but that's what's happening. You're making excellent progress. I was going to say The Black Cauldron, but that wasn't originally a Disney movie. Like, they just picked up Bluth, right? Like, it's called Bluth, wasn't it? Or was it Booth? They just bought a company and they absorbed all their stuff. I'm pretty sure Black Cauldron wasn't originally a Disney movie. Because I remember that. It was? Okay, I could be wrong. Because there used to be another animation house that wasn't Disney that used to compete. What am I thinking of then? You're right, that was Disney. Why was I thinking that was a... Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Chrono. So I wasn't way off then. Because they did used to make different... Like, they seemed like Disney movies, but they weren't Disney. Yeah, Sword in the Stone was good. Wait, which one do we want to do? Does it matter? Whatever, we'll do this one. That's a good one. I don't know. Jeez. This is kind of fun. I don't think I've been to this place before. What? Okay, favorite Disney song. I might even have to look at a list to see so I can remember. Like I can remember. What's it called? Like Aladdin, a whole new world, and what was the one that Genie sang? Like A Friend Like Me or something like that. Um. Hmm. Yeah, I'd have to go with either of those two. Now that I'm thinking about it. But it's the type of thing I'd really have to look at a list just to see if I'm missing something obvious that I just can't think of. Yeah, Prince Ali, fabulous. Hey, Purple. Oh, and I'd be our guest, and yeah, I don't know. How do you choose this stuff? So many. Oh, really? I don't think I've seen that one either. Look at these guys. Are we fighting, or are you guys just hanging out here? Oh, yeah, and, Okay, never mind. Nice chrono.
And now,
I loved the Nightmare Before Christmas, though.
The Master of Terror, the King of
Monsters Inc. was awesome.
Jack Skellington.
To be honest, Nightmare Before Christmas is probably one of my favorite modern Disney movies, if you want to call it that. I can imagine Chrono. Whenever I think of recorders, though, I just think of like my sister or my brothers just playing over and over and over Mary Had a Little Lamb. And that was all I've ever heard anyone play on recorder in real life. So that's impressive you can play real songs.
Thank you. But their movement still needs work. It's not scary enough. I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Really, Joe? I loved it. But I kind of liked it. It was kind of
Then
creepy.
I'll go attend to the decorations.
Nice, Catherine. Oh, I didn't see what it said. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan. It's such a, yeah, it was a cool looking movie. It had such a great, like, atmosphere to it.
I don't understand. Maybe the guidance system was damaged in the explosion.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it. Why, of course. The heartless need a heart. Doctor,
Hey,
do
Nutter.
you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated.
Hey, Zora.
Let's get to work.
To make a heart, first
you
take a
guys doing?
container with a lock.
We need the key to this thing first.
It's all good. This won't be a super long one. We're going to roll right into Uncharted 3. Which starts at 9. That's all good. So I didn't have a time for this one, right? This was, again, the birthday request for Jerry. And I just wanted to make sure I got it in before Uncharted. I meant to do it earlier today, but I'm not sure if Jerry's a guy or a girl. I made that mistake. Yes, earlier today I realized afterwards. So we don't know. Yeah, it's either way. I felt bad afterwards when I thought about it. But yeah, it's here. Whenever they want to watch, it's there for them. I didn't announce it, so. What's wrong, Zora? A movie night, Nutter. What's that? Like, what are you guys watching? And details.
My, that was amazing. And you are...
All right, guys. Who's
Sora. Well done,
whose
Sora.
costume do you guys like the
I'd
best?
like you
of the
to
three
be
of
a
them.
part of this year's Halloween.
What's
You
this
can't tie
Heartless
them?
doing here?
It just takes
Oh.
practice, Zora.
The Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the doctor and I are trying to improve.
A Disney
the
movie?
guidance system.
Nice.
He's quite a genius. Okay, Doctor, let's continue. The ingredients for a heart. Pulse. Emotion.
No worries, Joe. See you in a bit.
Fear.
Oh, it's at school?
Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
We got 12 people watching. Sweet. Thanks, guys.
Maybe we're missing
Oh,
some
really, Nutter?
ingredients.
Nice.
Let's try adding memory.
Yeah, I think we had a couple of them too, Catherine.
Sally! Good for nothing girl. Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Sure.
Henry. Oh, we have to... Okay, who are we going to get rid of? Thanks, Snack. Oh, people can do what they want. It's all good. I'm just happy people want to watch. But thanks to all that did. I do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to go with getting rid of what's-his-face. Donald, because he seems to always... Well, I don't know. He can sometimes heal me. He just doesn't often actually do that. No, it's all good, Nak. I appreciate the effort. Who do you guys want to get rid of? Goofy or Donald? Oh, don't jinx it, Joe. No, we just got one. Well, can't win all the time. It just happened. Oh, it's gone now. Thank you. AH900. Thanks, man. All good. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of... Let's see, is anyone... Goofy? Alright, we're getting rid of Goofy. Yeah. Nice, Zoro. Alright, so we got this big guy. Wait, so what actually do we want to do here? No, Henry. Wow, what made you think that? Wait, what? Keep Goofy? I've seen What About Bob, Catherine. Alright guys, last chance. Toss your vote in now. Who do you want to leave? Do we leave Goofy or leave Donald? Oh, have a good night, Chrono. Thanks for stopping in. See you later on. So we're leaving. So remember, who do you want to leave? Okay, so we have one for Goofy, one for Donald. Wait. Well, I guess technically Joe is saying keep Goofy, so that's 2 for Donald, 1 for Goofy. Alright, Nutter. Have a good night. Oh, really? No, I don't know who that is. That's funny. Other for Donald, so I think I'm gonna say it's I'm gonna say it's tied. One more vote. Who do we leave? Yeah, have a good time, Nutter. Enjoy the PG goodness. You heading out, Zora? Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out, man. Goofy. So we're leaving Goofy. Which is what we did. Okay. I know, we might regret it. I have no real opinion on this. I don't trust Donald, but I like that he does heal us.
Major crisis. The Heartless are completely out of control. We can't stop them.
Maybe our experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
Garsh. Wait a second. Is this literally? Okay, it's a door. I used to love Goofy as a kid. I don't really know why. Well, I'm sure lots of kids did. That's the point. Somehow I leveled up. Well, this camera could be improved. I know it gets better with the later games. It's just the thing with PS2 games, sometimes the cameras, that generation, they were still getting used to it. Like perfecting it. Anyone else kind of feel like missing Halloween right about now? What are you shooting at? Oh, I didn't even see it. That was funny. Ooh, save point. I like it. So, we just went right back out. Captain Falcon. Yeah. Oh, we can't go in? Wait, what was that? Oh, that's his staff going through the floor. We've been there. Where haven't we been? Yeah, I definitely haven't played this level before. I like it. Gotta get my... There we go. That's already good. Okay, so we've been there. Where else is there a door? There's a door, but we can't go in. Got turned around again. Give me all the monies.
Come on!
Here.
Under!
Here I go.
I don't think we've seen those. We definitely haven't seen those guys before. But they might have just been dressed up as different things. Oh, Alice in Wonderland was a really good old school Disney movie too. Alright, Knock. Sounds good.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best
Are
Halloween
you serious?
ever.
Someone else said that, but people are still
All
using
we
it.
need now is your memory.
Uh,
You mean this?
okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me just sort that out. Because someone else said that the other day. Is it the same as this one? Well, this one's still listed as working. I don't know if that's still the same one. Let me just double check here. I try to update them both together so I don't forget, but it's possible that I did. You're right. On the about, is that what you said? Yes, thank you. You're right. It's still got an old one. Let me fix that right now. Sorry guys, it's 2 seconds. No, you're right. It's wrong. I made a mistake. One time I had to change it. Also in the Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that. Because the one in my description is right, but I guess I forgot to switch back the one in the about, and yeah, no, you're right, Nak. It's good. Oh, nice purple. Thanks again, AH900. Appreciate it. That would have bugged me because people have been talking about it. I've been really confused about why, but that just explains it. All right, you helped my sanity.
Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned. Once we give the Heartless a heart, they'll dance just as I envisioned. Trust me, you're going to love it.
She doesn't look convinced. I like this level. It's straight like it's straightforward where the cutscenes are, everything. A couple of the other levels it was confusing. Oh, it's already almost 9. We've already been playing for an hour. What?
Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Gosh, you really are
These guys.
Is it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
Oh, are you serious? That'd be awesome. Catherine, that's... Well, that's not very exciting. Unless you like it like that, then everybody likes different stuff. Yeah, pickles. They are creepy. I don't know why I enjoy that, I just do. Oh, is it fresh bread? Like, what kind of bread is it? If it's fresh, I could eat fresh bread with nothing on it. I'm a massive, massive fan of fresh bread. It also depends what, I mean, it could be, when I was thinking about bread, I was thinking about like, just like plain, like, I don't know why. Ooh. Well, again. Everybody likes different stuff. I was thinking about like bagged bread, like with, like very little taste, but if it's like fresh or if it's a specialty bread or something, I could do that. That's funny, I don't think of that as a Disney movie. You're right, it is. Let's just make sure they got that there. Oh, nice AH. I've got some GameCube ones that are like collectors. I don't have any limited editions though. I've got the collectors for Majora's Mask. Oh, that's cool. All right, guys. Well, I didn't even realize we were running out of time. So we got to switch over to. Well, I guess we could do maybe a couple more minutes. I'd like to get it to. Yeah, give me a couple minutes. But we will have to switch over to Uncharted 3, which I'm really looking forward to. Hopefully, you guys want to check it out. It's a really fun game. I find it's like an action movie, like an Indiana Jones movie or something. It's funny talking about food though. I've got really good fresh bread here that I'm looking forward to later. It's funny talking about bread. I was a massive fan of fresh bread, like fresh baked bread. Well, a lot of my stuff was stolen a couple years ago, and I've been slowly getting it back over time. And it's unfortunately a lot more expensive now than it was when I first had it, but what can you do, right? I lost a lot of my NES stuff, like my Super Nintendo stuff, my Sega CD, like, anyway, I can't think too much about it. Yeah, I had a whole bunch of stuff stolen. So over the last couple of years, I've been building it back up. I think I've almost got everything that I used to have now. Just, I don't know. It's a frustrating tale of... It was, I don't know. Someone I thought was a friend at the time turned out not to be. Let's just leave it at that. I was pretty livid, but I didn't ever get the stuff back. So yeah, it was pretty frustrating. But yeah, whatever. I mean, stuff happens, and but I'm happy I'll be able to get most of it back. And actually, yeah, whatever. But it's also got me like that. That's kind of allowed me to meet a lot of really cool people, right? And some new stores that come around that are in the area that are pretty awesome. So I wouldn't have found about them otherwise. So There are positives that come out of negative things. I know. What can you do though, right? People do stupid things. You can't let it get to you. I'm saying this after a couple of years. At the time, I was pretty upset. But that's, you know, that's what happens. Yeah, GameCube's gotten really expensive. And any of the games from the old Sega, like the Saturn or the Sega CD, are like super expensive now too. Like Saturn's ridiculously expensive. But it's become very popular now, right? Which is good in a way, but it's bad in ways too, because everything's super expensive, but it's also a lot easier to find than it used to be. Alright guys, well I should switch this over now. I thought I had a bit more time. But again, happy birthday to Jerry. This was their birthday request, so hope you enjoyed the day. And no, the game's purple. The systems aren't that bad. Yeah, so again guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to switch over to Uncharted 3 now, so for you guys that are interested, come on over. And everybody else, have a good rest of the night, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.